Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to create colouring pages even if you don't have the skills to draw them. Okay, so here we are with the iPad, and what I have done already is I've gone into Pixabay and I have conducted a search for a parrot, and I found this one in Pixabay which I thought might have a lot of different parts to it that would be great for colouring, and I've saved that to my camera roll. Now I'm just going to get out of Pixabay here and come back and open up the program Procreate. When you first open up Procreate, it will take you to a gallery so you can see some of the images here that I've created. And for today's task that I'm going to do, there's a plus button up here in the right hand corner. I'm going to add that. And you'll see that I've got lots of different size canvases here, but I've got one here already that is 8.5 by 11. If you don't have that, if you just come up here and you tap on the plus, you'll be able to set the dimensions here, and you'll be able to make them in centimeters or inches. And this is where you can go ahead in inches and put 8.5 here and then 11 here. And then create. You want a DPI, which is dots per inch. 300 should be fine. This will give you 120 layers to work with, and we certainly don't need that many here today. And then you can hit create. And what that will do is create a page for you. Now with two fingers on the screen, you can move your canvas around. So you can minimize it and zoom in if you wish. I like to see all sides of my piece of paper, so I usually just tweak it a little bit like that. Now we are going to be working with layers. Up here you'll see the two different squares. If you tap on that, that takes you to your layers, and these are transparent images, so to speak, that sit in layers one on top of one another. So here we have one layer and we have our black background color, and we have layer one. On this layer is where I'm going to place the photo from Pixabay. So it's already selected, and to do that I'm going to come up here to the little wrench icon. I'm going to insert a photo, and then I'm going to insert that photo there from the camera roll. Now before I tap anywhere else, I'm just going to pinch this and I'm going to increase the size so that it fits on that page. Like so. And then I can tap, and those little corner pieces and the dotted lines that are moving right now will go away. So we're just going to tap here, and it's already been placed. Now I don't want to go ahead and start drawing on this yet because I want to draw on top of it. So I'm going to come here and add another layer. This is going to be the layer in which I draw over that image. But at the moment, I'm not going to be able to see my lines very well. So I want to just reduce the opacity of this one. So here, where you can see the picture of the parrot, I'm going to go to that N, and I'm just going to bring that down a little bit so I can still see it, but I'll be able to see the sketch that I make. All right, so back to this layer 2. I'll need to select a brush, so I'm going to tap on brushes. You'll see that I've got quite a few. If you've just opened this program, you might not have this many, obviously, because I've been downloading some. But I'm going to go into sketching. You should have this available on yours. And I'm going to collect the Procreate pencil just for this task at the moment. And then I'm going to tap on the pencil. Now, if I start to draw, you can see that that line's quite small. If you make a mistake, if you tap with 2 fingers, it will erase it. If you tap with 3, it'll bring it back. So I'm going to tap with those 2 fingers there. If I want to make that line thicker, there's a slider here, and you'll notice that the size is going up and down. So I'm going to make that, let's make it 10 and see. Okay, so that's working a little bit better. So now I can zoom in using my pinch, and I can start to draw around the shape of the parrot. Now, I'm just going to roughly sketch it out here. And you can make your lines a bit wonky, and I'm just pulling out sections because I'm going to go back over this very shortly, but I want it in a way that whoever's going to be using this or colouring it in will have sections where they can add in their own colour and their own details. So this, I chose this because it had lots of different colourful sections in it that could be used. Okay. If you get to sections that might be a bit hard to see, this is where you can just intuitively add in other components. You can run them off the page. Okay, so that is the first sketch of the parrot. Now up here in my layers, if I tap here and I turn that layer off, then you'll be able to see that first initial sketch that I've created for this parrot. So I'm going to create another layer now, and I'm going to make this one, let's reduce that down. So if you were doing a photograph or something like that, you might do a really rough sketch with the pencil, and then you can come back with a different type of pen. And this time I'm going to choose the, where is it? Not a sketching, but I'm going to be using inking this time. And you will have some options for inking pens that you can use, and I think I might use the Studio pen. Okay, and with the Studio pen it will look a lot thicker there. So now I'm going to go around this picture, and when I do this time I'm going to make sure that I check the lines. So as I'm drawing them in, I want to make sure that they are meeting up and that I don't have any funny flicks or unusual looking joins. So that was a bit wonky there. So definitely taking my time at this stage to try and make those lines work really well. And even if you have to turn your digital piece of paper around, by all means do, or zoom in. The other thing that you have access to, at the top here, is an eraser. And if you tap that, you can set the size of that eraser, and you can go in and you can erase pieces as well. So if you wanted to neaten up any areas or take away any spots, so for example, if I had an accident where I just tapped, I could come in here and I could essentially just erase over that mistake. Okay. So I'm just going to go through now. This part here is a bit of an awkward thing for anyone to colour. So as you are working with your pictures, make sure that you have areas where, you know, if you've got funny things happening, make sure that you erase those or recreate the lines, see what it looks like. Somebody's doing some power tooling. Some sanding by the sound of that. Okay, so now that I have gone over it with the other pencil, I can come here and I can turn that drawing layer off, and I can zoom in and just check to see if everything is joined up okay. Now if I zoom right in here, you'll notice that it's got these funny bits there, so I can go through and just spend some time now just doing a bit of tidy up and making sure that all those pieces are looking really clean. Any joins that haven't quite made it, like this one here, I go back through and just make sure that they are fixed up. So I'm just going to go through and make sure that that's all looking nice and tidy. Alright, so there's our parrot, and we've got our drawn parrot there, ready to go. So all you need to do now is come back up here to where it says gallery at the top. Sorry, not gallery. It's back up here to where the wrench is. Tap on the wrench. And we want to go here to share, which is the third one across. And we can come down to where it says JPEG. And it will export our folder. Sorry, it will export the picture according to where we want to send it. So I'm just going to save that. And that will save that into my camera roll. So if I come out of Procreate there, that's the picture. And then if I go across, that's my screenshots, because I was taping the screen as I was recording this. And there is the parrot. So I'm going to send this to myself and print it out, and I'll show you a printout of that. All right, so this is the printout of the page that we just did in Procreate. And if you look closely, you can see that all the lines have been matched up really quite well. I guess the only thing with this particular print is that it kind of cuts off. So unless you're putting a border around it, but not everyone likes borders when you're colouring in. So as you can see, it's very easy to take a photograph from Pixabay and do a bit of a tracing over it. You could also take photos yourself and do some tracing over some of those to make colouring in pages. I think that they print out quite well, and I can easily see something like this inside of a KDP colouring book.
Thanks for sticking around and watching this video today. I hope this has given you some ideas about how you might go about creating some of your own colouring books, particularly if you don't have the skills to do the drawings. This is an alternate way that you might get around that until you do build up those skills. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video today. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more tutorials, tips and tricks all about crafting and creating. I'll see you in the next video.